Hello, everybody.
Early one morning the sun was shining, and I was laying in bed, wondering if she's changed at all, and wondering if her hair was still red. Her folks said their lives together was sure gonna be rough. They never liked Mama's homemade dress. Papa Bank book wasn't big enough. He was lying on the side of the road with the rain falling on his shoes, headed out for the East Coast. Lord knows he's gotta pay them dues. Getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when they first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of the jam, I guess. He used a little too much force. Well, they drove that car as far as they could and abandoned it out west, splitting up on a sad dark night, both agreeing it'd be the best. Well, she turned around to look at him as he was walking away. Heard her say over the shoulder, "We'll meet again someday on the avenue." Tangled up in blue. Well, he had a job in the great North Woods, working for a cook as a spell. Never liked it all that much. One day the axe just fell. So he drifted off to New Orleans, where he happened to be well employed. Working for a fisher boat docked outside Detroit. But all the while he was alone and the past was close behind. He's seen a lot of women, though they never escaped his mind, and the feelings grew, tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I kept her looking on the side of her face in a spotlight so clear. And later on, as the crowd thinned out and I was about to do the same, she stood there in the back of my chair, saying, "Now, hey, don't I know your name?" I muttered something neath my breath as she studied lines upon my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe. Tangled up in blue. Well, she lit a burner on the stove, offered me a pipe. Thought you never said hello, she said, "You look like a silent type." Well, then she opened a book of poems and handed it to me, written from the Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of those words came rolling off like burning coal, burning in from my soul like it was written for me to you. Tangled up in blue. Well, I lived with them on a Madigan Street, in the basement under the stairs. There's music in the cafes night, a revolution in the air. He started dealing with slaves, and something inside him died. She sold up everything she owned and then froze up inside. And when the bottom finally fell out and I became within draw, the only thing I knew how to do was just to keep on moving on like the bird who flew, tangled up in blue. Well, I gotta go back again, and I got to get to her somehow. All those people that we used to know, they're illusions to me now. Some are math musicians, some are truck drivers' wives. I don't know how it all got started, and I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, and I'm headed for the next joint. I never seen it from the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, Blue. Hello.